Hello, my friends. I'm out in the backyard, and I certainly wouldn't turn this camera around at the moment because I am covered in sweat, bug bites, grass clippings, and some compost. So I don't want to scare you off. Anyway, this is kind of a product review. I've done a few of these, well, at least two or three, and I've shown you this little tumbler. And recently I've had a few new people who have said, gee, that looks really interesting. They'll see me go by whenever I'm doing a tour, and gee, I wonder what it looks like. And it occurred to me that the three that I have done, I've shown you the whole thing before it was set up. So I thought this might be an opportunity, since this is really the first time I have taken it and thoroughly tried to clean it out. I want to show you that it comes as a base. Oh, by the way, it's called Envir-Cycle.com. I think they run around $100. A friend of ours, his wife said it made her backyard look trashy, and so she didn't want it. She thought she wanted it, but once she looked at it, she said, no, that's not pretty. I don't want it in the backyard. So anyway, it comes as a base. It's really just the two pieces. You have the base with rollers, 8 rollers, and then you have the tumbler. The base has some nice features. This is a little faucet, a little spigot here in the front, and I filled it with some water. Let me see if I can show you this. And when you tilt it forward, I've got it. Let me get behind it here. If you tilt it forward, of course, anything that runs from the bottom of the tumbler, you have holes. I could have taken out all of these and made it 6 holes, but I only left the 2. And you can see what comes out really looks, I've already run water through it, so it's not going to be anything that looks really dark. But if it is really dark, I mean, you can use this on your plants. It's just water that's come through the tumbler. Anyway, it sits on these 8 rollers, and then you've got this little catch here that goes, catches and it lifts. And you can see I'm lifting this with one hand, so it's maybe 4 pounds, 5 pounds, something like that. And as soon as you put it on those rollers, it just rolls back and forth. It just rocks back and forth. And I think I've got it on there straight. Oh, I guess I don't. Let me see. Again, doing it with one hand is not always the best idea. Alrighty, I think we got it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to lock our little selves in place. There we go. Okay, we've locked it in place. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's a hole on each side. Those are your air vents. You've got holes in the bottom of this. I'll show you in just a sec. One on the other side. You've got another air vent over here. You've got handles in case you need to pick it up. I mean, it's a sweet deal. And let me just back off a little bit. Can I back this off? There we go. Let me just show it to you this way. So look at that. That's one hand. And those are the holes at the bottom. Occasionally, whenever I set it up like this. And I figured that any water that's coming in, any rainwater, will drip in here, and it will wet down my compost, anything I'm tumbling, and then it drains out the bottom, and then the bottom goes to the bottom of the well here, and it can be siphoned off, or this little screw can be kept on. If you wanted to make it a weight, you could fill it with water just to keep it stable. I have this on 3-4 bricks to kind of raise it up just a little bit and to tilt it forward this time. And but you could have it wherever you wanted. You could have it on a counter You know, if you had a work table out in your garage and you wanted to keep it up high and you wanted to keep it like cleaner food, say you have it in your garage, you could do it there. Now it's interesting because I'm not putting any worms in here. Occasionally, the worms must be coming from surrounding area. How they're getting in there and then through the tiny holes at the bottom is just amazing, because I mean, I'm not adding any worms to it, but occasionally, if it doesn't get too hot, then I see the worms in there crawling around, just a few at a time, but you know, not many. And today I saw a couple as I was cleaning it out, and they were kind of like stuck to it looked like, you know, casting sides. I was going to say poopy sides, but you know, like it was really, really moist for them. So anyway, that was all I wanted to do today, was just give you a little product review on this. I would give it at least 1 thumb up. I'd give it 2 thumbs up if it could turn itself. and I can handle it myself. I don't have to ask Rick for help. I would if I had to pick the whole thing up filled. It was pretty full and I was trying to pick it up, and I thought, no, that was probably too much on my back. And so I emptied it. And as a matter of fact, let me just take you over here and I'll show you real lickety split quick. I just put it, I didn't have a whole lot, so I just put it right down the center where the moringas and the marigolds and Juicy Fruit Island. I've got peach and in the center, and pear trees on each side, and it's getting too sunny to show you anything. So I'm going to end it there and just say that if you get a chance to get a tumbler, you know, if you're interested, this isn't a bad deal if it's under $100. So take care, everybody, and I hope to see you back real soon. I hope you'll subscribe and ring the bell. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Bye-bye.